Muse for you, awesome websites without code.
Hey, what's up Musers? John with Muse for You, here to help you build awesome websites without code. And welcome to the weekly update for the week of the 23rd through the 29th of April. So this week I've released the wedding planning template. So it's a really nice template. If you're a wedding planner or if you're planning a wedding, you can have kind of a really nice way to showcase it with this template. So there's just a few images. It's fully responsive. And I'll go over the template and I'll showcase the responsiveness of it. And I'll also showcase how to use it and edit it in Adobe Muse. So here we have the homepage. Here we have the logo. It's Wedlock Wedding Planners. So we start off with this nice image. We scroll down. We have an Instagram icon here that goes to recent. So you can have it linked to recent images. We have some text here. You can click here to send an email. There's this email symbol here. There's another image. There's some more text. And here we have some more text here as well. Fanciful, alternative, offbeat. All of this text is customizable. And you can link these different links here to different pages. And we have a nice image here as well and a footer here as well. So that's the home page. And then we have the About Us page. So we have some text here, we have a nice image, some more content here. The user can click here to contact, some more text. So you can talk, if you're a wedding planner or if you're planning the event, you can, describe it a bit more with these different, this different content here. And then here we're using the swiper.js slideshow widget. So the user can scroll over the slideshow or they can click and drag to see the different images. All right, so it's nice and simple, just to showcase content, showcase images in a really nice way. Then you can click on contact, and here we have the phone number and the email, and a nice image here. So all this text is customizable. You can click here to view wedding photos, which will bring us to the wedding gallery, which is the next page. So this brings us to that slider that's on the About Us page as well. All right, so it's simple navigation, just brings us to different sections of the site, but just allows the user to kind of get the information necessary for the event and see images. If you're a wedding planner, they can see images of photos you've taken and things like that. So yeah, it's just an overall nice, clean, simple template. Yeah, whether you're a wedding planner or you're planning an event, it's just a nice way to showcase information and showcase images. So it's not too heavy with information and content. There's just really beautiful images, nice little content snippets that the user can read and digest the information really easily. And here we're on the Our Services page, which was actually the first page. Here you can leave the different services offered if you're offering certain services. So here we have catering and decor, photography, outfits, invitations, and websites. All right, you can get in touch, click on contact us, brings us to the contact page, and really nice and simple. Okay, so that is the wedding planning template. Let's go ahead and go over to sizzy.co and just test the responsiveness of the template across different breakpoints. So I'll just copy this URL and I'll paste it in here, and we'll go ahead and take a look at the site across different width breakpoints. Obviously this back to shop button won't be there. Yeah, it's just there so that you can go back to museforyoushop.com when viewing the template. So on smaller width devices, so like, we have the iPhone 4, the iPhone 5, the iPhone 6. For those devices, we have the big menu widget, and we're using the corner menu, and it's just linked to those different pages. So you can use the menu and just go to those different pages and view the site. Go to those different pages from the menu. So here we have the iPhone 4, iPhone 5, iPhone 6, iPhone 7 Plus. We can see it looks really nice on different width devices. We have the iPad Air. I can go to different pages. The slideshow looks really nice. So here's the Our Services page. Okay, then we have the Nexus 6P. looks good, and the Galaxy S4, and the Nexus 7. So I'll leave a link to sizzy.co in the show more section below. So you can go ahead and take a look at the site for yourself and just look at it on different width devices. You can change the orientation of the device by clicking on this little symbol here, and yeah, just see the site on different width devices in landscape and portrait mode. All right, so that's sizzy.co. I'll leave a link in the show more section below, but that's just to kind of test the responsiveness of the website across different width devices. So yeah, it's fully responsive. All right, so I'll go ahead and click on back to shop, and I'll read the features included. It's fluid with design. It's responsive for desktop, tablet, and mobile. There's a maximum of 6 breakpoints per page. The pages are organized within the layers panel. There are 4 main pages: home, our services, about us, and contact. There's one master page. It's fully customizable. The assets are included, and it's for Adobe Muse 2018 and later. The widgets used in the template are the tooltip widget, the swiper.js slideshow widget, the big menu widget, and the double reveal menu widget. So the double reveal, if you're not concerned about the menu opening in IE, then you could use this menu, but the big menu works across all browsers, including IE. So that's the main, or that's the first menu, but you do have the option for the double reveal menu. And I might showcase that just to showcase how that looks. We have a few images here on the left, and this video will be here as well once it's done. And we have the community section if you had any questions about the template. All right, so that is the wedding planning template. To get access to it, you can simply go to museforYouShop.com, and here you can click subscribe today, and here you can click subscribe now to get access to all widgets and templates I come out with for $39 a year. The wedding planning template is right here. Here you can click add to cart to purchase individually, or again, you can click subscribe to get access to all widgets and templates I come out with for $39 a year. The preview page is right here. So we have our services, about us, contact, and wedding gallery. All right, so I'll go ahead and showcase how to use in Adobe Muse. So here I'll open up Muse. So we have the 4 pages here: home, our services, about us, contact, and the master page. So everything is really simple. So you just click on it. All the content is customizable. Here we have the breakpoints bar. So we have 6 different breakpoints. We have the 1200, 1100, 960. So at the 960 is where we add the big menu widget. We have the 768, the 550, and the 320. So you can work with the website across different width devices. All the images are easily replaceable. You can click on the image, then go to the fill option here at the top, and click the drop down, or click on the fill option. And then here we can replace the image. So I can just click here, and I can select any image on my computer, and just like that, the image is replaced. So it's that simple. Or you could just go to the assets panel here to the right. If you don't see the assets panel, you can go to window and click on assets. All right, so I can go ahead and click assets. And if I click on the rectangle here with the image inside it, I can right click. We see it's highlighted here. I can right click and select relink. So if I click there, I can select another image here. All right, so it's that simple. Just right click, relink, and you can select any other image. Okay, maybe not that one. I'll try to find a different image here. These are all Unsplash images, so you can go to unsplash.com and just download images. They have great images for pretty much everything. It's a pretty amazing website. So I'm just trying to pick something that'll relate to this, but that doesn't really, but okay, that's fine. We'll just leave the bird there. Maybe not. I'm not going to leave that there. I'll just bring it back to, yeah, this was a good image here. Okay, so yeah, you can replace in the assets panel or go to fill and replace the image here in the fill panel. All right, and you can also reposition it and set the fitting. I recommend scale to fill because it fills the entire image within the rectangle. All right, so that's basically it. All this text is customizable here. So here we see it says a fresh approach to wedding planning. I can double click and just say, this is some text, and there, I've changed the text. It's that simple. It'll change across all breakpoints, and the formatting will stay the same across the breakpoints. you can just change the text. Again, here's another image. You can easily replace it. Here we have the email icon. So if I click here, it's the email icon. Once I click, if we go to the hyperlink section, we can see it says mail to. And here all you have to do is replace the me@me.com with your own email that you want the user to send an email to, and it'll open the user's email client, and then they can send you an email. All right, here's some more content, easily replaceable. Here the Read About Us is linked to the About Us page. You can link to the different pages here and anchor points right from the hyperlink section right up here. All right, so it's just as simple. You can just link things, and here, this is linked to the contact page. Here we have this section, just kind of goes over the different services. You could link this to the services page if you'd like. Here's some more text, fanciful, alternative, offbeat, and looks good. And this section has an image applied to it. If we go to the fill option, we can see it says image section 3, and that's how we have those wedding rings right down here. So it's just placed within this rectangle. All right, looks good. So yeah, it's easily replaceable. All the images you can replace with the fill option or the assets panel. You can work with the different breakpoints, and you can use the hyperlink section to link items. And we have the tooltip widget right up here, and that's linked to this Instagram icon here. If we go to the graphic styles panel, we can see it says tooltip 1, and that's the graphic style that is in the tooltip widget, which is right here. And it just says recent. So when the user hovers over this Instagram icon, it goes to an Instagram account, so they can look at wedding photos from an Instagram account. So yeah, I'll go to the preview. If we click here, we can see it says recent. So if I hover, it says recent, and that's using the tooltip widget. If I click, it goes to Instagram. So you can link it to an Instagram account via the hyperlink section right up here. So we can see it's linked to Instagram.com. All right, so that's the tooltip widget. The graphic style is applied, and we have the tooltip widget here that says recent. All right, and I do have a video tutorial on the tooltip widget, so I'll leave that in the show more section below. All right, so let's go to a few different other pages. The other pages are fairly similar. It's just, images and content, and all of it is replaceable, and it'll carry over through all of the breakpoints. So here we have the breakpoints, and perfect. All right, looks good. So you can use the assets panel or the fill option to replace images. Okay, and I'll go to the About Us, and images that are not in a rectangle, you can just remove them and replace them with images from your computer. Okay, so here we have some more content. We have a nice image, some more content, and looks good. And here we have the swiper.js slideshow. So to replace images here, again, you could just go into the widget and go to the images section and replace, look at these images here and then replace them in the assets panel, or you could replace them from here by clicking on them and then just selecting different images. All right, and I'll just replace a bunch of images. And it's just that simple. So basically what you're doing is just, the only thing that really would need to be done is replace images and content to customize it for your own website. And you can change the font for, you can change the font for the different text and things like that. All right, so I've replaced all the images. They don't really pertain to anything, so I just randomly selected images. But if we scroll down, we'll notice we have those new images there. So just open up the swiper.js slideshow, and we'll notice it carries over to all breakpoints. The new images carries over, and that's it. And you do want to make sure that the images are not too large in size, so it doesn't affect the loading time of your website. All right, so again, open up the swiper.js slideshow, go to images, and just click on the image, and select any image on your computer for your website. And that's basically it. So that's the swiper.js slideshow. You could work with the different settings, and I do have a video tutorial on that, and I'll leave that in the show more section below as well. So we have the breakpoints, all good. Okay, so now I'll go to the contact page right here. And again, the same thing, all the content is customizable, image is customizable, and content here is customizable as well. All right, so that looks good. So let's go ahead and go over to the master page right down here. And here's where we have the menu. So here we have the horizontal menu. We have it on the 1200, 1100, yeah, the 1200 and 1100 breakpoint. And we have the social media icon, so you can click on them and then relink here in the hyperlink section. Just link it out to your social media. And that's it. Just write like HTTP : or HTTPS and the social media website, you know, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And here we have the horizontal menu. If you click on them, if you click once and then click again, you'll notice that each link is linked to the pages on the website. So about our services is linked to our services, about us is to about us, contact goes to contact, wedding gallery goes to the anchor point gallery that I believe is on the, yeah, that's on the about us page. And wedlock wedding planners, the mark here, or the logo, goes to the home page. All right, so on the 960 breakpoint, we start with the big menu widget. So here we have the open button. If I open it, we have the open button image, which is replaceable. We have the close button image, and here you can customize it as well. And you can style the menu, so you can change the different colors, things like that. And I do have a video tutorial on the big menu widget, and I'll leave a link in the show more section below. And then we have the menu items. So menu items are / the name of the page. If there's a space, then put a dash. So our services is r services.html. Then we have the wedding gallery /about us.html hashtag gallery, because it's going to an anchor point. About us is about us.html, and contacts is contact.html. And the name of the page can be taken from the name here. So we have home, we see home, our services, about us, contact. So our services is /r services, and about us, yeah, .html, and about us is about us.html. All right, so spaces always require a dash. So that's why in the big menu widget, you'll notice that they have a dash between them. All right, so that's basically it. So that's how we linked the big menu widget to the different pages, and we've styled it with the menu styling. Here we've changed the colors and the font. To change the font, you just click on the big menu widget and then use the built-in text option in Adobe Muse and select any web font. It can't be a system font, it has to be a web font. So you can select any web font here. You can add a new web font from Typekit or Edge Web Fonts and use it for the big menu widget font. So here I've just matched the font to the font that's used throughout the site, which is Carla Bold. All right, so that's basically it. I know I kind of went over a lot of information, but it's fairly simple. The most thing you have to kind of worry about is just replacing images and content, and that's easy. Just double click into the different elements and replace the text. The images can be replaced with the fill option or the assets panel right here. Here's all the assets that's used on the website, and the assets are included with the template. Yeah, so all of it's easily replaceable, and you can relink elements by clicking on them and using the hyperlinks section. All right, looks good. If you have any questions about the template, you can let me know in the comment section below or on the community page for the template. All right, so that's it for this video tutorial. That's what I released this week for the weekly update. There should be a widget coming out this upcoming week, and possibly another template. So yeah, that's it for this video tutorial. To gain access to the wedding planning template, you simply go to museforyoushop.com. Here you can click subscribe today, and here you can click subscribe now to get access to all widgets and templates I come out with for $39 a year. Here's the wedding planning template, and here you can click add to cart to purchase individually, or again you can click subscribe to get access to all widgets and templates I come out with for $39 a year. Here are the features included, a few images, the video will be right here, and the community section if you have any questions about the template. Okay, so I'll leave a link to the preview page for the template so you can check it out. You can check out the responsiveness and everything like that. All right, so that's it for this video tutorial. Again, I do this to help you build awesome websites without code. If you like this video tutorial, you can subscribe below. Also in the show more section below are links to other resources and links to museforyoushop.com. muse.com. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video tutorial. Thank you.
Muse for you, awesome websites without code.